Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's making progress on the ball. Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Spain! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Williams. Shot could be on. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! England are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box.
Oh, great leap! And that's a tidy finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
England restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Porro. Can he get it through? Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Backward it goes. Now it's Rodri. Has to go back here. Might be danger. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kane. Dani Olmo. Picked out brilliantly. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Palmer. Kane, given the lift of his goal. Pedro Porro spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Yamal shapes to shoot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so we're off again.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Skims one in. Oh, he's real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh no, what has happened here? Rodri. Palmer. Now it's Kane. Cucurella makes the interception. Driving on and making good progress. Nico Williams. Yamal looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Goes for a shot! And one more try! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Spain have their lead. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's Morata! Oh, it's hit the post! And for a moment, time stood still. Lewis Skelly. Now Foden. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's found a way through, showing good feet. Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's just beyond his reach. Big chance! And there's a goal! But that is not going to count.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Spain are down to 10 men.
Cambio de jugadores.
Rice. Now it's Saka. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Palmer. Now it's Palmer. Oh, good climb. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Oh, that was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Pedri. Howson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Saka wants to run onto this. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Kane gets flagged offside.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
England have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Pedro Porro. And Kubasi. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Very much into the last knockings. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that was vital. Well, there's the clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.